I highly recommend pet insurance, and I think it's worth it, at least for my situation. I actually have two cats right now, and they each have their own policies from two different companies. Before I explain why they're under two different companies, let me first explain the way it works. So first, you can go to any vet. The way pet insurance works is that you will pay for the bill at the vet after you had the final receipt. You will then file a claim to your insurance, and they will reimburse you depending on your plan. You can easily customize your policy. At least I was able to. You can choose between 50% to 90% reimbursement. I don't think that there's a pet insurance that does 100% reimbursement, but correct me if there's an insurance company that offers that. Secondly is that there is also a deductible that you can customize, and that can affect your monthly payments. So it's just like car insurance. Third is that pet insurance does not cover vaccinations, dental cleanings, or appointment fees. Pet insurance is really more for those emergency situations, like where they break a leg or an emergency surgery and all that. Next is that pet insurance will not cover pre-existing conditions. Say your cat has a heart disease prior to enrollment. Heart diseases treatments and services will not be covered. So I highly suggest to get pet insurance when they're young and healthy before any kind of illnesses and accidents happen. After you enroll, they will ask your vet for your pet's medical records. And lastly, premium costs do get more expensive as they get older. For example, I have my 9-year-old cat, Casper, and his monthly premium is around $52. The reason why it's so cheap at his age is because I got it for him when he was only 4 years old, and it has kind of remained in that same range. I think he started at around $40 and it's now $52. If I were to sign him up to a new pet insurance at 9 years old, his premium is around $150 because for pet insurance, old age is a risk because they are more likely to show signs of illnesses at that age. So please get them while they're young. With that, let me show you my cats and their policies. Look, this is Casper. He is 9 years old and covered under Healthy Paws pet insurance with 80% reimbursement and $250 annual deductible for $52 a month. So for example, if I were to bring him to an emergency vet and it costs $1,000, I will first have to pay the $1,000 bill, and then I file a claim to Healthy Paws. If this is my first time filing for this year of 2024, I will only be reimbursed $550 because I have an annual deductible of $250. If I were to bring him again to the vet for another $1,000 bill, then I don't have to pay the $250 again because I already paid it for the first time. So I will be reimbursed the full $800, which is the 80% reimbursement. I have filed claims before and they're super quick. I usually get the money back within 2 days. This is by other cat Chandler, who is almost 2 years old and is covered under a different insurance company. He is under Trupanion with 90% reimbursement and $200 deductible per illness for $53 a month. Even though he's barely 2 years old, his premium is pretty high because Trupanion is one of the pricier ones, but here's why they're more expensive. So firstly is that they have the option to pay your vet directly, so you don't have to pay the cost up front, and that's what really attracted me to them. When you go to their website, it will show you a list of all the vets that they can pay directly. I've never experienced it myself, but it's nice to know that during an emergency, I have that option. They also only offer 90% reimbursement, but the deductible is customizable. Their deductible process is very different because it is per illness instead of annual. So mine is around $200. So for example, if he breaks his legs and needs surgery, I will have to pay the $200 deductible. If he breaks his legs again in 5 years, I don't have to pay the deductible because I've already paid it the first time. However, if he needed a different kind of surgery, let's say something about his kidney, then I will have to pay the $200 again because that is a different illness. Those are the 2 different plans for my 2 cats. I really like Trupanion the best because they cover 90% and the deductible is per illness and injury, plus they can pay the vets directly. I really wanted to move Casper, my first cat, to Trupanion, but because he's already 9 years old, moving him to Trupanion would cost me $150 a month instead of the $52 premium that I'm paying. So it just really depends on your situation and what you can afford and all that. So I highly suggest you do your own research. There's so many pet insurance companies out there, but I've had good experience with both Healthy Paws Insurance and Trupanion. I know Costco now offers a pet insurance, but I haven't really researched it. But yeah, it just really depends on your situation. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also, feel free to share this video with your friends and leave a comment below. Your support means a lot and helps us keep creating awesome content for you. Thanks again and see you in the next video.